This company is a scam. Do not buy none of their merchandise or products. Scam alert. Don't buy.
Good music. He's in the army. Some of you may know him. Oh, his name is Rashaad, right? Now that's my boy. Rashaad, shout out to you, my boy. You know, keep doing what you're doing and everything like that, okay? I salute you, my boy. I salute you. I salute you, all right? I salute you. Keep doing your thing out there. But me and him had this thing about who are the best top 10 rappers ever, right? And we're going off of impact. We're going off of hits, influence. Now, I want to do awards, but his case is only thing rappers care about award-wise is Grammys. So I was like, I'm still going to do awards because that does play a factor. But you can't just win one category and then suck in the other categories and think you're going to make the list. No, it's not how I go. Okay. So what we mean by influence, did they influence others around them? Did people want to be like them? Did people want to rap like them, talk like them, dress like them? Impact. What did they have on the culture of rap music? You know, what impact did they bring to the game and stuff? Did it make people change their style, change their flow? Did they bring something new that wasn't there before, right? Hits. How many, all these rappers got hits, all right? All of them got hits, all right? So that's a category that I'm not even going to waste time on because all of them have hits. If you don't know their hits, then you must have been under a rock or something, right? You better do your research for these people that we're about to name. And then awards, you know, I'm going to name some awards. I'm not naming all awards because a lot of them been nominated for awards. Some won some didn't win some. Okay? But enough talking. Let's get into it. So, Rashaad's list. And I don't know if he got this in any particular order. I think he did, but whatever. My list ain't in order. So, Rashaad's list. His number one is Tupac, Rakim, Nas, Raekwon, Ye, Scarface, Master P, Big L, Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent. Okay? So I'm going to repeat it again. His top 10 is Tupac at 1, Rakim at 2, Nas at 3, Raekwon at 4. Okay, Raekwon the chef, all right? Kanye West at 5, Scarface at 6, Master P at 7, Big L at 8, Snoop Dogg at 9, 50 Cent is at 10, right? Here's my list. I got Tupac number 1. I got Biggie at number 2. I got Jay-Z at number 3. I got Nas at 4. I got Ice Cube at 5. I got Mace at 6. I got Lil Wayne at 7. Scarface at 8. KRS-One at 9. Rakim at 10. Lil Wayne, I literally put Ja Rule first. You know, and I'm going to tell you why when we get into this. But I put Wayne over Ja. But my thing is, it could have went either way for me. You know, it's like Lil Wayne / Ja Rule for me. Right? So, again, my list is Tupac at 1, Biggie at number 2, Jay-Z at 3, Nas at 4, Ice Cube at 5, Mace at 6, Lil Wayne at 7, Scarface is at 8, KRS-One is at 9, Rakim is at 10. Okay. So let's get into it. Okay. Tupac. So me and him agreed Tupac is number 1, right? We agreed Tupac is number 1. All right. Tupac, we can't say enough, man. His poetry, Tupac is the most versatile rapper there will ever be. What I mean by that is he could go political, he could do gangster, poetry. I mean, he could hit in all categories, right? Tupac made other rappers want to start doing movies. Remember, Tupac was in Juice. Then after that, he was in Above the Rim, and he was in another movie. It was like a cop movie or something like that. He was in. But then after that, you had Ice Cube that started doing movies with Boys in the Hood, and you had Ice-T who was in New Jack City, right? He made positive meaning to words that were degrading or like meant to bring people down. So like the word thug life, people don't even know. Thug life meant that hate you gave little infants fucks everybody. That's what thug life meant when it's broken down. And then the word, the N word, he was saying never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That's what he meant by saying, the N word, right? Tupac sold 75 million records worldwide. Okay. He's a diamond artist. He went diamond when he was alive with All Eyes on Me, the first ever to do a double disc album, right? Now, sold 75 million records worldwide. He had Soul Train Music Award for Best Album of the Year in 97 and Soul Train Music Award for Best Rap Album in 96. So his impact on the game was huge, right? Rappers wanted to start doing movies, with Pac. Pac made Diamond, as a rapper, first to come out with think of the idea to make a double disc album. His impact, his influence, his awards. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go with Raekwon next. Rakim. Rakim. Now, source, and the Tupac source, that's from the Rolling Stone magazine, Rolling Stone. That's where I got half of the information from. Rakim. So, source from Kennedy Center.org. Use of internal rhymes and multi-syllable rhymes, rappers who use his style. So people like Raekwon, Tupac, Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Eminem, right? The way Rakim was flowing, other rappers was listening, tuning in, and copying his style, right? Not only that, Rakim was voted #1 lyricist of all time by the Source magazine, and he was a Hip Hop Icon Award. He won the Hip Hop Icon Award in 2012. So his impact on the game, he made rappers change their style. Like it was almost like that era where I remember, because like Jay-Z back then, he used to rap fast and then he slowed it down stuff. But Rakim made his style. When you listen to Rakim's style, you can hear his style in a lot of the rappers that I listed. So a lot of people learned from Rakim and implemented his style and the way how he was rhyming and rapping into their music and stuff, and to their flow. Okay. So now, let's move on. We got Nas on his list. So Nas, from Kool Moe Dee himself in his book, he said Nas had an offbeat conversational flow, right? People, Illmatic. He's a masterful storyteller in Illmatic. So he created the conversational style of rapping, right? So that's why Nas's Illmatic is so, man, like the way he flowed, rolled the beat, all that stuff, right? Because, and what Kool Moe Dee meant by the offbeat conversational flow, it was more so like, because I think rappers back then was rapping to the snare sound of the beat, and Nas was the one that changed that, right? So rappers was listening and to this stuff, and they was listening to the story, and like Nas brought you into, you see what he's talking about more so than anything. Also, he was the rapper that won a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album in 2021. Which some people don't know about. Nas made rappers change up their flow as well. You know. Let's see here. So moving along, we got Raekwon. All right, Raekwon the show. One of the founders of Wu-Tang, right? Known for the purple tape and only built for the Cuban link, right? He started the whole mafioso lingo or the mafia lingo, right? And the rappers followed it, right? So like Nas, he started, once he heard only built for the Cuban links and he was hanging with Raekwon, Nas started calling himself Escobar in his second album. If you notice, Biggie started calling himself Frank White, I believe, in his second album, right? And this is from the source of the Cuban link WordPress.com. Okay. So he introduced the whole mafia lingo to the game, where you had Biggie, who was also trying to name his rap group before he passed away, The Commission. And he was going to have people who he signed to change their name to be like some mafia type of group, right? So now you wonder where Nas got Escobar from, and you know where Biggie got Frank White from. They all got it from Raekwon, the chef, okay? Now, moving along. He said, Kanye West. All right. Mr. West, his impact. Arguably one of the best individuals that was a damn good producer and rapper. Okay, so sampling beats, he was successful at that, and he had success as a rapper. Remember Blueprint, Kanye. Blueprint is Kanye, right? He introduced electronic rock and classical music to hip hop, right? He got people wearing Yeezy and the backpack whole thing, backpack rapper thing. That's Ye. Won 24 Grammys. Yeah. So I give him, so far, Elshot, I give him that. Ye. Definitely, yes. Then he has Scarface. Hey man, look. You talk about one of the pioneers of Southern hip hop, right? Named 100 greatest artists of all time by Source Magazine, right? He introduced the emotional depth, pain, struggle, and redemption, and he inspired that for other artists to like basically showing other rappers like it's okay to put the pain, the emotion behind in your music. He was the one rapper from the South that could go over to the East Coast and go head to head, toe to toe with the greats out there. So Scarface, when you hear his music, you hear you hear what he's going through. You feel that. And a lot of rappers was started to do that around that time in his era. Okay. Next, Master P. Another pioneer of Southern music, right? I want to say he was the first. No Limit was an independent label. A lot of people probably don't even know that. No Limit was an independent label. And Master P was probably the only rapper out at the time that was teaching rappers how to have ownership in their music, because he had ownership in his music. He was showing people how to, get your masters and stuff like that. He was awarded Billboard Icon Award in 1998 and honored with I Am Hip Hop Icon Award in 2020. But Master P he was one of them pioneers that brought, that was introduced in the South. Because the South really wasn't popping then, but Scarface and Master P was on the forefront. And yes, he came in with a successful independent label with No Limit, made it successful. teaching guys how to have ownership in their music, teaching them the game of rap. Like Snoop Dogg, when Snoop left Death Row, he came to No Limit, and he was showing Snoop the game and everything of that nature, right? So yes, Master P, definitely. Big L, all right. Big L, with his clever wordplay, complex rhyme scheme, rappers like Jay-Z, Nas, Cameron, Fat Joe, and Papoose heard his style, implemented it in their style, but realistically, I think Papoose is the one who kind of bit Big L's style. Now, arguably, I could see why he put Big L there, because without Big L, would you really have Mace and stuff? Like Cam was rapping, but Cam was with Big L too. But realistically, Big L was putting Harlem on, but his career was cut short and everything. Even though he's inducted in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, I think he inspired rappers to develop the more wordplay scheme. He was coming out with that and stuff. Papoose took it upon. I think Papoose did take Big L style and ran with it and stuff like that. Snoop Dogg. Right. Snoop Dogg introduced his style. He came up with that laid back flow, distinctive voice. He created the G-Funk era with him and Warren G. That's G-Funk era. Now, he was 2004 Best Male Hip Hop Artist, 2005 Best Male Hip Hop Artist. His laid back style, I see that more so in like Currency, a little bit of Wiz Khalifa. So Snoop Dogg's impact to the game as an icon and everything like that, arguably, I can see why he's top 10. And then you have 50 Cent. I don't even know why he put 50 Cent in this list, but whatever. The catch hook king. He is known for having catchy hooks, right? 50 could make a hook and you bob to it, you be in the club rocking to it and stuff like that. He was awarded 2004 Best New Artist, 2004 Best Rap Solo Performance within the club, right? 2005 American Music Award, The Massacre Favorite Rap Hip Hop Album, right? So, of course, his business ventures and everything of that nature, but this is him and Big. This is one I'm like, I don't think he belongs on this list. Big L is another one I think don't belong on that list because he just didn't do enough. But y'all comment whose list is better and why. So, my list. We talked about Tupac already, so y'all know he was on my list. So, we're going to talk about Biggie. His impact. He brought that smooth melody, the smooth style to it, right? His storytelling mixed in with the gritty street lyrics, right? Biggie made being fat cool. Seriously. With his fashion, with DKNY, Coogee, and stuff, he made being big cool. So, with his smooth style, with his storytelling ability, that's what put Biggie up there for me. Award, 1995 Best New Artist by the Source Awards there, 2006 BET Hip Hop Award Best Live Performer. Biggie, yeah. Next, Jay-Z. His complex lyrics, realistically, like, Jay's up there because, he was the fashion, of course. He had guys wearing Rockaway, even though it was Dame Dash's idea, but Jay made it more popular. People was wearing S. Carter shoes. He also sparked the idea for artists to have ownership in NBA teams. Because first he had ownership with the Brooklyn Nets, and then Usher was like, hey, I want to have ownership with the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? But this is what makes him instrumental to me. Him and Nas. But Jay did it a lot, right? He blended rap with blues and jazz, something that ain't been done, right? When you listen to Reasonable Doubt, that's nothing but blues and jazz. He did that. Plus, his Grammy Awards, he got about 24 Grammy Awards, 2004 favorite rap hip hop artist, 1999 best rap solo performance. Like, Jay-Z was the one who was like performing live bands. So like when he did a show and stuff, I think when he did their Presidents, it was with the orchestra. Like rappers weren't doing that. So Jay-Z. Ice Cube, right? His impact, pioneer gangster rap. He brought that to the forefront, along with Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, and all them, right? One of the founders of NWA. Awards, 1991 favorite rap hip hop artist, American Music Award, Hollywood Walk of Fame inducted in 2017. Like without Cube, there is no gangster rap. In fact, KRS-One said it. KRS-One, and he was like, man, NWA messed up the rap game. They the ones that brought the gangster music here. Now look at all these people talking about violence and gangster this, gangster that. So, Ice Cube. Mace. Mason Betha. His impact with his distinctive voice, playful, smooth style, created I can't even pronounce the word, bravado, I want to say bravado style balance, right? If it wasn't for Mace, you don't have Jim Jones. You don't have Cam. You really don't have Dipset, right? Because Mace brought Cam to Biggie. And Biggie was going to sign Cam, but then Biggie died. Mace taught Jim Jones how to rap, right? Mace outsold Jay-Z in 97 with Harlem World, his first album, right? He sold 5 million copies. Without Mace carried Bad Boy. When Biggie died, Mace was carrying Bad Boy. That's why he's in this. Not let alone his fashion, the flashiness, style, and everything. His fashion sense, along with it. He also won Soul Train Music Award, 1998, Best Rap Album, Harlem World, Best Rap Single, Feel So Good. Like, for you not to include Mace in the top 10 is like, he put Harlem on. People want to say it's big out. No, Mace put it out there. Hey, Harlem World. So without Mace, there's no Dipset. There's no Cam. There's no Jim Jones. Mace. All right. Lil Wayne. Another artist. Okay, so remember, Scarface and Master P, they were pioneers of the South, bringing the South up. But Lil Wayne made it popular, right? With his distinctive voice, arguably the metaphor king. I got him number 2 under Method Man, right? He carried Cash Money when Juvie and all them left. In fact, Birdman said it himself. He said he owes everything to Lil Wayne, right? That's why he's up there. Not to mention, he won 2009 Best Hip Hop Album, Carter 3, MTV Video Music Award, 2008 Best Hip Hop Video with Lollipop, right? Now, why did I put Ja Rule there too? Everything Ja Rule did went platinum. Ja Rule, singing rapper dude. Without Ja, there is no Drake. Rapper, singer, Ja Rule, rapper, singer. One could say LL started it, but really it was Ja after Rule 336. No, Rule 336 was the start of it, but then his third album, what was his third album? I can't remember. The VDVT Rule 336. I think it was Pain is Love. I could be wrong, but that's when you start seeing the rapper singer. He started doing that lane. He carried Def Jam when everybody left. Like DMX was out the door. He wanted to do his own thing. They didn't really mess with Jay-Z. Remember, Def Jam was like, they thought Jay-Z didn't have no talent. So Ja was the only one on that label, like keeping them lights on. And Irv Gotti alluded to that in the podcast. He was like, he was the only one that kept the lights on at Def Jam. Without Ja Rule, there's no 50 Cent. 50 Cent could not get on, right? He was dissing rappers left and right trying to get on. Jay-Z dissed him with the 2 quarters. I'm about $1. What the is 50 cents? Then when he started beefing with Ja Rule, that's what got him on. And then 50 Cent took Ja Rule's style, right? Rapper, singer. 50 started doing that. So that's why it was like, it's Lil Wayne, but then I'm also going to put Ja like right next to it. Okay. Last but not least, KRS-One, conscious rap. He brought conscious rap to the game. He was the pioneer of it, right? You know, no one's going to mess with the philosopher. Bar for bar, no one's messing with the philosopher. And look, 2000. He won MTV Hip Hop Award, 2000 Best Lyricist of the Year. Source Awards in 1995. Like the bridge battles with him and MC Shan and them, Big Daddy Kane and them. Don't no rapper want smoke with KRS-One, right? Everybody listen, learned. That's the teacher. That's the philosopher. So that's why he's in the top 10. But you guys let me know what y'all think of the list. Again, comment, share your thoughts. Hey, Train that Chuck, 1-0. But we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.